We're about to enter into a time of celebrating the Lord's Supper together, and I'll speak to that in just a moment. But before I do, I know this is just a time, especially right now, between now and November 3rd, that's especially fear-ridden. There's a lot of anxiety. I know a lot of people, our hearts are heavy right now as we make our way to this election. As Christians, we embrace the freedom that we have to engage and be a part of this process of making our voice heard and voting in a way that is good and right and pleasing to the Lord. Now, I know there's some people that want me to endorse certain people, and I'm telling you, I will never do that until Jesus walks in and the perfect candidate is available. I will not endorse anyone. But what I will say is, as Christians, it's our responsibility to seek the Lord in prayer, to carefully discern the key issues of what's near and dear to God's heart and His biblical truth, and pray and submit it and do the very best we can to honor and please Him in the way that we vote. And there's many issues at hand. I'd say three especially. But there's more, but three especially to really pray about and discern about what the Lord would have you do. And I'd say those three key issues especially are the sanctity of life, that all people are created in the image of God from the time of conception until the very last breath we take in this world. All life matters at every level. And that's important, and we have to think about that and vote in a way that is honoring and true to that. I'd say we also have to look at the sanctity of marriage. God has revealed His plan for marriage between one man and one woman, and that is something that we value. We're not ashamed of it. We love all people. And we know that not everyone shares our convictions in the biblical truth, but we vote in a way that we believe is good and right and true, with as much love and passion and compassion for others as well. I'd say the third issue that we have to really deal with is religious freedom, and what's going to allow us to have the freedom to continue to express our faith in this country. And we need to think about those and pray about those especially. This week, one of our priests in our diocese came across John Wesley in his journal dated October 6th, 1774. He was approached by someone who was talking about election, and he gave them some advice. And I think it's good. And I think it's something that holds true even today. He wrote in his journal, "I met those of our society who had votes in the ensuing election and advised them in this way: to vote without fee or reward for the person they judged most worthy. Number two, to speak no evil of the person they voted against. And number three, to take care their spirits were not sharpened against those that voted on the other side." I think those are wise words that we need to take to heart and pray about. And so for that purpose, let us pray for this election.